good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, and you already know what type of time we are. Shout out to everybody who was adding me over on Twitter. You know, your boy, I be all over the place. My schedule is non-existent. So I just woke up, which is why this video is getting up much later than everybody else's. But I woke up to several mentions, ads, quote tweets on Twitter of people saying, hey man, hey boy, it's time to shine. You already know what we here to talk about today. Gen 2. Let's get it. We all knew that a brand new set for Pokemon Pocket would be releasing at the end of this month, and we finally have the brand new trailer for Pokemon Pocket Wisdom of Sea and Sky coming July 29th. Let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer. Let me get my camera back on screen. Cyndaquil, you gotta come hang out with you. Matter of fact, the whole gang, y'all gotta come here and stay with your boy and watch this great. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, y'all know I've been waiting for Gen 2. I've been waiting for Johto for so long in this game. Since this game came out, I've been hoping, wishing, and praying for Johto. It don't even need to be said. You already know. Multiple pack opening videos. I'm completing the entire set. I want every single card, every shiny, every EX, the 2 stars, the crown wears. We are maxing out on this, and you're getting multiple deck build videos. It don't even gotta be, you know what I'm saying? We in there like swimwear. Let's go ahead and get it. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Oh boy, I'm so excited. All right, let's get it. Wisdom of Sea and Sky. We got Ho-Oh and Lugia. By the way, in the comments down below, let me know. Matter of fact, I just realized that you guys don't have sound right now. Let me go ahead and fix that. Running back one time for your boy. My fault. I'm so excited I ain't even covering my bases. Man, which do you guys prefer between gold and silver, Ho-Oh and Lugia? I used to be more of a Lugia kind of guy, but I don't know, Ho-Oh looking kind of nasty. Oh, hold on, run it back. Should I watch it all the way through first and then we go back and analyze? Let's watch it all the way through first and we can go back and analyze it. So we got Ho-Oh, we got Lugia. Let's go. It look kind of crazy. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh boy. What else we got here? Yeah, you see the gang. I don't care, man. Gen 2 has my favorite starters of all time. You can say what you want about the final Evos, but whatever. Like, as far as the actual like starter forms, these are the greatest starters in Pokemon history to me. I don't care. Call it nostalgia. Call me a Gen 1 or a Gen 2 or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Also, we saw Umbreon and SBI available on Wednesday, July 30th. But that's going to be, you know, the night of the 29th. I believe, I mean, it even says here in the title coming July 29th. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and run that back. Let's take a closer look at things. Oh, you know what I didn't see though? I didn't see the legendary dogs. So I don't know if that means that they won't be in this set, which would be slightly disappointing because I was really looking forward to them. They could be in another set at some point. They might, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if they get their own set where they are the stars, where it's like a 3-pack set and it's like a Suicune, Entei, Raikou. But if they do sneak those in here somehow, but then how would you split them up? Well, I guess if you make all 3 available in each pack, who knows? I don't really know how I would do that. I actually think the more I think about it, that they would have their own set where they're the stars on their own packs. So we got Ho-Oh EX, 150 HP, Phoenix Turbo, 80 damage for 3 colorless energy, but you also then take a fire, water, and lightning energy from your energy zone and attach them to your bench basic Pokemon in any way you like, which is interesting because then you see you have Lugia here. It's 150 HP and is a basic, of course. It has Elemental Blast, which has a fire, water, and electric energy, and then you have to discard it. But it's 180 damage. So you're one-shotting almost everything in the entire game, even with like capes and stuff. And then let alone, you know, we have plenty of damage modifiers in the game and cards that do that. So you're one-shotting a lot of stuff. So can you just run these together? Like you just run Ho-Oh and Lugia in the same deck, and it's just... I mean, I wonder also if this, I didn't look at the trainer cards yet, but I wonder if this set has any sort of like energy acceleration or like, you know, give any of these to a Pokemon or anything like that. But these cards both look sick. I can't wait to see the 2-star variants for them. Oh man, I'm so hyped. Y'all know, man, if you've been watching me at all when it comes to Pokemon Pocket, I mention it all the time. Gen 2 is my favorite generation. I can't wait for them to add it to the game, and when they do, I'm going crazy. I know I did more for the Eevee set than I did for the last couple of sets. Persona 5 Phantom X may have taken over, and I may have been putting a lot of focus into that on my spare time. But nah, your boy is popping out even harder for Gen 2. You better believe it. Here we got Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile, 20 damage for Razor Leaf. So they're all 60 HP. They all have a 20 damage, 1 energy attack, and all 1 retreat cost. So yeah, okay. Looking forward to seeing what the evolutions look like. We got this Pichu here that was 30 HP. Well, let's jump backward way too far. This Pichu here, which I love the 1-star art for this. 30 HP, it's lightning energy. Couldn't quite see it. Twinkly Call. Put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. No, we can actually, okay, let's zoom in. We can actually take a look at Pokemon Zone after this and probably get a closer look at some of these cards. I would imagine they have a lot of this on there right now. Take a lightning energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench basic Pokemon. This Pichu, and honestly the Ho-Oh is going to be able to synergize, I feel, with so many different cards just because of its ability to just, you know, give out energy to your bench. The Pokemon that immediately come to mind are like obviously like Dragonite. Obviously any lightning energy Pokemon that you're running is going to benefit with this Pichu. Only 30 HP, but also 0 retreat cost and no weakness at that, which I guess at 30 HP, the no weakness doesn't really matter that much, but being able to like get that energy and get out right away, like especially if you, you know, you're up against a Pokemon that's only going to be able to do 20 damage or so, whatever. Or if you're able to do that before. And then we get the shiny Gyarados! Woo! Honestly, like one of the best shiny Pokemon there is. Like I know everybody and their mama gets a shiny Gyarados because Gen 2 just gives you one for free. Well, I mean, you do still have to catch it, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's a guaranteed like find. But we have 130 HP, stage 1 obviously. A Wild Swing, 20 plus damage. You may discard any number of your bench water Pokemon. This attack does 40 more damage for each bench Pokemon you discarded in this way. Interesting. Interesting, okay. And then we get Umbreon and Espeon. Hold on, do I gotta go get the Umbreon and Espeon? I gotta go get the Umbreon and Espeon. Here, kids, you sit right there. Gotta go get mom and dad. You feel me? You feel me, man? Hey, what I... This gives me everything, bro. I'm getting EX Evolutions. I'm getting Gen 2. I get my starters. Like if Raikou, Suicune, and Entei are in this set, this is just the greatest set ever, and I just don't think anything will ever top it for me. Anyway, so what these cards looking like? So we've got Umbreon EX 140 HP, Espeon EX also with 140 HP. Umbreon's ability, Dark Chase. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage on it to the active spot. I'm sorry, is that not broken? That's just a free Cyrus. That's a free Cyrus. Is that not OD? 80 damage for 2 dark energy. This alongside Darkrai is going to be stupid. What? What? Oh yeah, we gonna have like 5, 6, 7 different deck builds or deck showcases or like build videos or whatever, because it's too many cards I want to use. Then we have Espeon, Psychic Healing. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may heal 30 damage from one of your Pokemon. And you have Super Cyber, which I'm assuming is also going to be 80 damage. It is 80 damage for 2 Psychic Energy. So this reminds me of like the Cresselia, but like better. Yeah, this. Okay, that Umbreon looks nasty though. And then here we have the supporter cards. We have Lyra, Silver, Rescue Scarf, and Elemental Switch. Oh, okay. I'm curious about this one. Lyra, switch your active Pokemon that has damage on it with one of your bench Pokemon. Switch your active Pokemon that has damage on it with one of your bench Pokemon. So I guess like a free retreat. Instead of sacrificing energy, you're able to sacrifice a supporter card. Then we have Silver. Your opponent reveals their hand. Choose a supporter card you find there and shuffle it into your opponent's deck. Ooh. I can see that being really useful too, because how many times have you lost a match? Like, how many times have you been in a game and be like, if they have Sabrina or Cyrus, I lose here. But if they don't, you know what I'm saying? Well, now you can make sure that they don't by using this card. And if they do, getting rid of it. I know that personally, I've been in plenty of battles where it's like, if they have Sabrina, Cyrus, I lose. But if they don't, you know what I'm saying? So that could be very, very good. Rescue Scarf, new Pokemon tool. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack, your opponent's Pokemon English. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put it into your hand instead of the discard pile. So does that mean that they won't get the points for knocking out the Pokemon? Because that sounds very powerful as well. Like if they still get the points and you get to keep the Pokemon so that you can potentially use it again, that's really good. If you get to keep your Pokemon so that you can use it again and they don't get the points, that's broken. That would be the new best tool in the game, in my opinion. Then we have Elemental Switch. Okay, I'm curious about this one. Move a Fire, Water G, or Lightning Energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Okay, I see. So, I mean, it's only a singular energy, right? Yeah, just one of them. Okay, okay, yeah, well, that's good. That's good. I was waiting to see if there was gonna be something more. It's fine. It's fine. That's perfectly serviceable. Perfectly serviceable. Yeah, man, that's sick. Okay, so real quick, let me jump on over to Pokemon Zone on the other monitor and see if they have any more information on this set or cards that we didn't already see in this trailer. And it looks like we do have a couple, so let's go ahead and jump over here real quick. Let me zoom in a little bit, full screen that. We can jump over to the other monitor. And once again, my camera's missing. Hold on, let me just bam, there we go. So we had the Lugia, the Ho-Oh, Chikorita, and Totodile. We saw all of these. The Pichu, take a lightning energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench of basic Pokemon. So like I said, Ho-Oh feels like you're going to be able to slot Ho-Oh into so many different decks. I mean, obviously it's a colorless, 3 colorless energy for its attack, so you can play it in really any deck and support other cards as well. So this is going to be super versatile, but don't sleep on the Lugia. I mean, just being able to output that type of damage is nuts. And then you could probably run this in a lot of decks as well, because then you have the elemental switch, which, well, no, I'm thinking that you're just generating one of these. You have to move it from a Pokemon that's already attached to. Okay. That's fine. I just feel like you could just run these two together though. Like that could be fun in its own. Cleffa was the other baby Pokemon we saw alongside Pichu. Put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. We already saw these. We saw these. Oh, there's a Togepi in here. This artwork is insane. I love this a lot. This is super cool. Charm. During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon do -20 damage. Attacks used by the defending Pokemon do -20 damage. Okay. Sure. Then we have Swanna, Pichu, an Ampharos, a Vulpix, and a Porygon Z. So Swanna, Feathery Cyclone, move all energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Okay. Pichu has take a lightning energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your, okay, so it's the same thing as this is just the 1-star, or like the, the hollow version of the 1-star. Ampharos, who's a somewhat underrated Pokemon in my opinion. I think Ampharos is super cool. Thunder Punch, flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 40 more damage. I'm going to assume it gets cut off a little bit. If tails, this Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. And then we have Vulpix, Live Coal, 30 damage for 1 fire, 1 colorless. See me, I got the hiccups and I'm belching and stuff. Porygon Z, 130 HP, 2 colorless energy, slowing beam. During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon cost 1 colorless energy more. Oh, that could be very annoying. Porygon, you don't really see a whole lot, but I just feel like it could just be super annoying to play against. Yeah, man, I like I said, I'm very excited. I'm extremely excited. I'm looking forward to this. We get EX evolutions. I get the starters. I can't wait to see what Typhlosion and Feraligatr and Meganium look like. Y'all gonna stop hating on my kids, by the way. All right, look. Are they at their best in their baby forms? Sure, but are the final evils that bad? Nah, man. I don't think so. Not when you got Torterra walking around or Emboar. Like, come on now. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said get mad. Anyway, like I said, multiple pack videos come in. I'm trying out every deck that I can get my hands on, which is going to be all of them because I'm getting every card in this set. But I'm looking forward to it, man. If y'all couldn't tell, this is by far the most excited I've been for a new set in this game. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all awesome content I'm bringing you. And with all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. Remember, nothing can happen until you swing the bat. Later.